Hey, how you doing? Hashtag AskScottC here, and it's a Friday night. Just come back 7:15 on a Friday night. Just getting ready to sort of stop and chill out for the whole weekend, and got me glass of Pims and strawberry here, and really just a quick short. I've been getting a lot of questions really this week about the live video streaming. A lot of you know that I'm a big fan of it. You know, with Periscope. But there's obviously Meerkat out there as well that was first to hit the market. And this week we've seen the launch of Facebook Mentions, which is live video streaming on Facebook. It's only it's only it's only for, unfortunately at the moment it's only for use for the people that have got the verified accounts. They've got them little blue ticks, the sort of kind of celebrity status account, which is a shame. But but it's kind of caused a lot of questions about which one to use and things. And I think actually and which one's going to stay. And I think I don't think we've seen the last of the video streaming apps. I think there'll be a few more that hit the market. I think Facebook, with its Facebook Mentions, will really be more sort of fun stuff. I think not necessarily. Sorry, if I put that. So not necessarily think that the Facebook Mentions will be great for businesses. I might be wrong on that, and I might be doing a video going, oh, you should be using Facebook Mentions for your business in a couple of months' time. But at the moment, and the business people that I've seen using it, it's fine. I don't think it's got I mean, you can see the comments and stuff like that, but I think it's going to be more. I can see Facebook the way they are with their business pages and not giving out the reach. I can see that they're not going to want it filled full of loads of businesses sort of kind of using it to the hill, like a bit like Periscope and Meerkat. Because obviously Periscope and Meerkat, you can choose which ones you want to go in and watch. If it comes up on your feed, and if you get people doing it constantly, and I think so I'm not so sure. So I think Facebook Mentions, I might be wrong, I think Facebook Mentions needs to be a fun element, and I might use it, if it comes out that we could all use it from a sort of behind the scenes fun element rather than actually a pure business sort of kind of sense thing. So so for me, for that sort of kind of Meerkat and Periscope both have their great uses, both really good products, and I think both of them would be around for the long term. I don't think one would be better than the other. So whichever one you feel easier to use, which one you feel more comfortable with, is absolutely fine. And they'll progress and they would change. So there might be some added things that they'll add on some of the Meerkat ones, or there might be something makes me think, oh, I don't like using that anymore. So kind of just use the one that you feel more comfortable with. And I think the most important thing is just actually that you're doing sort of kind of regular videos and doing some live streaming stuff. Because people buy from people, and to see you in this sort of kind of behind the scenes and in the real flesh with not a suit and tie on in the flash studio and stuff like that, really gives it some authenticity. So and really gets your message across. So whichever one's going. So the question was really kind of a few questions about which ones you think I should be using. It's whichever one you're comfortable with. Don't get too worried about Facebook Mentions at the moment. So I'm just kind of watching what people are doing on it, the celebrities are doing on it actually, and watching some celebrities who are kind of using it more for business stuff and seeing how and even them ones I said they're not really kind of doing it like for business. It's like like I'm a big fan of Gary Vaynerchuk, and he's not using it for pre-shows and stuff like that, and he's done some where he's recorded his whole AskScottC shows from it, but I much prefer watching the actual full video rather than the actual live stream. So but that might be just me, so hey ho, so that's it. So next weekend, so have a great weekend. Next week got a lot of stuff. We've got on Monday, we'll be uploading the weekly marketing show, which Jill Tiny was a guest of, which is a really good show. It was excellent. And then we're going to do a thing next week as kind of a midweek, maybe a shorter version of the weekly show, which is a bit more really tightly packed thing, where actually just talking about a specific thing. And what we will be talking about is how to launch a Facebook business page, or even relaunch it. So even if you've got a Facebook business page, and I'm going to tell you some things that are kind of that really frustrating and don't really do you the world of good. You might think, oh Christ, I've already done that. So you'll be able to talk to how you can relaunch your business page as well in a positive way. And the clue is that I've done it myself actually, about changing my name from the business page to the personal name. So a lot of people think, oh, I'll change my company name, but I haven't. I've just changed the business page name to my own, to Scott C. Campbell. So it's got that more personal interaction. So we're going to be doing a sort of longer version, about a 10-minute version, but the sort of tighter version of the weekly show, really getting into that. So have a great weekend. got some loads of great content coming to you next week, and we've already got some questions lined up for the hashtag AskScottC for the week. So and get out there and check out the social media management option that I've got. So go to the website affectingpeopleslives.com. Have a look at the video, the 5 key elements to marketing, and then have a look at that social media management. So if you're really struggling to social media, then there's a new management service out there which is absolutely proving fantastic and popular, and seems to be what I want it to do, which is exactly what you guys need as small business owners. So have a great weekend, and speak to you soon, guys and girls.